Okay, that concludes the first section. We'll now move on to the second section, embargoed until 10:30 p.m. Samuel.
Hi, Erik. I think it's now 11 out of the 20 signings since you've been here have been either born in the Netherlands or they've played in the Netherlands. Is there something you particularly favour about that type of player or a player coming through the system in your own country? Or is it just a coincidence?
No, not for favourite. It is, first of all, it's club decisions, and none of them is only my decision. It's always backed or even brought up through the scouting, recruitment, the technical director and sporting director. So it's it's a decision made by more than only one. But some and you know the players, but you know also the personalities, and it has to fit in the finance.
And just on Luke Shaw, I know it's unfortunate that a player gets injured, but he has been injury prone. He's not played for United in 6 months. Some supporters weren't happy that he played for England at the Euros. For him to come back and get injured, is that just bad luck, or is he going to have to change his conditioning? What do you make of that situation?
First season when I was here, he played many games, so I'm very confident we will get him back in this shape. And he's only 29 years old already. Played many games for Manchester United, and if I talk with Luke, he's so committed, he's so united, and I'm sure, I have strong belief he will return quickly and he will contribute to our levels.
Thank you.
Laurie.
Erik, what do you want to see from Joshua Zirkzee before you start him in a Premier League game? Is he ready to start? And what do you make of the sort of front positions? Because you've got Garnacho coming back, Ahmad's looked good, but also Marcus is there as well. How do you fit all those pieces together?
Oh, I'm so happy I have those choices, and but that fits for all. I would say all units, all positions. We need a number of players in going into this season. We think about 60 games, so it will be the survival of the fittest. So we need squad depth, and you have to make choices, and you need a rotation. And no player can play all the games, but of course also internal competition, and you need also some weapons to use tactic wise. So I'm very happy we have those numbers, and we have quality players, and so we can make our choices. But we have quality players also with different abilities, and that is good to have them in the squad.
Just on Zirkzee, is he ready to start, do you think?
I think he's close, but so that is one of the complications. We don't have a pre-season with him, so we need him. We need games actually to bring him. And so if you see his background, he came in the last months. He had an injury at Bologna. He made, in the end, he made the selection for the Netherlands, and so that helped him out of our first weeks in pre-season. So no games. And that is his problem in this moment. But I think now this is third week in training. You see him stepping up. His fitness levels are improving, and he needs more minutes. And but we can't do it in a friendly. No, it has to go into a league.
Rob.
You had some difficult results at the start of last season. I think from the outside it feels a little bit more positive this time. Is that the same feeling from inside? Do you feel like you've got a more settled squad, that you're more positive heading into this season than perhaps you were last season?
No, you can never compare not seasons with each other. Different squads, different program, everything is different. But what I can tell is, there is a good vibe here, a good spirit, and we feel we have good players, and we have a strong squad, and that is that strengthens the belief, and that is always important point in football, in top football, in performance football, to have this and to keep this, even when results going against you, that you are resilient and that you keep the belief that you have good players where you construct a good team.
Paul and then Neil.
Erik, it seems a big season ahead for Mason Mount. How much confidence do you get from his performances in pre-season, and how big a player do you think he can be for you this year?
I think every player is so eager, so hungry, and that is, of course, for Mason Mount. He wants to prove a point because he didn't get the chance last season, and we had a whole pre-season, and that will help him and support him to have a good base to go into this season. And everyone knows Mason Mount is a quality player, so he will help us. He will help us to the right levels and help us winning games.
Neil.
Erik, forgetting Anthony Martial because he never seemed very interested, but this club hasn't had an out-and-out top-class number 9 probably since Zlatan. Has that been negligent on the club's part? And do you think you're going to change that view with Xerxes?
I think we have 2, and I think everyone's very, very excited about this. We have 2 young strikers who have the potential to grow in top-class strikers, and with Højlund and with Xerxes.
Will.
Hi, Erik. Obviously finishing 8th last season, are you sort of using that as inspiration to say that we never want to be here again this time around, so you players going into the new campaign?
We won also 2 trophies, so that gives us belief that we are capable of winning. And with the 2 trophies, we won more as any other club apart from City in the UK. So we are confident. We have a good team, we have a good squad. We have to be more consistent, and we want to win in every competition we are taking part of, and definitely also in the Premier League.
Last question, Richard.
Hi, Erik. When you had Matthijs de Ligt at Ajax, he kind of looked as though he was going to be one of the outstanding centre-backs of his generation. Just wonder what you think of his career since then, and whether you feel he's realised his potential since you last worked with him.
Oh yes, fantastic potential. But Matthijs turns 25 this week, and he has, I think, almost 375 games for Ajax, Juventus, and Bayern Munich under the belt, they say here. So that is incredible. And now he's turning in his best years, and he has great skills as a football, but also as a real character, real personality. And I think I'm very pleased to have him here.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.